Right now, opening day for the Brewers. What you can expect this season at AmFam Field.
And if you are going to be driving, you have to face the wind. We have wind advisories to break down from 10 to 7.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. I am Chris Stanford. Baseball making its return to AmFam Field tonight. There we go. Get the home opener in the 414 today. Team coverage for you to make sure that you are ready if you are thinking about heading to Milwaukee to tailgate. Our Leah Lynchide and Josh Sprider are there. We're going to start things off with Leah. Leah's got her glove out. I have a ball. If only the magic of television could make it so I could toss the ball to you and you could catch it there in Milwaukee. Regardless, though, big day there at AmFam Field. Take it away, Leah.
Chris Stanford, we don't need the magic of television. The magic of baseball isn't enough for us today. I want to take a little walk with you. Check this out. The grass, brand new for the season. We're not allowed to step on it, so I won't go any further than this. But you got the big screen, opening day 2022. Oh my gosh, the excitement is in the air. It's quiet here. There are plenty of TV crews, lots of food. The sausages are also running around, but the stands, they're empty right now. Going to be totally full tonight. We want to help you get out here tonight for the home opener. And if you can't make it out tonight, maybe you're planning to come out at some point this season, we're going to help you out. Let's talk first about tailgating. Let's bring up the details on that. Tailgating. Reminder, you can only get into the parking lots about 3 hours before the game. One vehicle for space. Remember that. You can't take up a couple. And you have to have a game ticket to get in just to tailgate. We also have a map of parking up on our website for you. It can be a little confusing, so we're trying to help you out there. Reminder, only gas or propane grills are allowed. No open flames, no wood fires here. And if you use charcoal, you have to dump the charcoal in the coal bins that are provided in the parking lots. They're nicely labeled for you. Now, you have to wrap up 30 minutes after the game. All fans have to enter AmFam Field by then. Now, when you get into the stadium, couple notes on concessions. You know, we're always taking care of you when it comes to food. The concessions are still cashless right now. Make sure you have a credit card. You can carry in a sealed bottle of water, juice, or soda, 32 ounces or smaller, has to be sealed, and a personal-sized food item like a small sandwich or a piece of fruit. You can also bring in a bag that's 9 by 5 by 2 inches or smaller. If it's bigger, it has to be clear. So a couple of things to keep in mind if you're headed out tonight for the game, first pitch at 4:14, or at any point this season. I'm hoping to get back. It's been a couple years since I've been here with the pandemic. Maybe it's the case for your family. So I'm excited. I'm ready to play a little ball. I got to bring in Josh Sprider. Oh, look at that runner. Here we go. You ready? Oh!
All right, can you catch it?
You better believe it.
There it is.
Low pitcher. See that little, what was that? What do you call that?
I don't know. Oh, I didn't even know you were going to throw it there.
Josh isn't much of a baseball player. I'm a softball player personally, so I brought that big yellow guy. Last year I hit a car, though.
I was going to say, we're playing with a real ball, which is very dangerous around Leah because, yeah, she's known for hitting vehicles around here. So
I think my aim is pretty perfect. It was a caddy, so no damage done. My insurance didn't have to pay anything out. So
notice how we're way on the end. We had to give ourselves a lot of space because you never know what's going to happen here. Usually we never know what's going to happen to 608. Today it's the 414.
The magic of baseball, Chris. There you have it.
Hey, looking good, guys. Good form, both of you. Look great. We'll talk to you here shortly. 6:03, let's check in with Chris Reese.
Athletes.
To find out how the weather is going to be if anyone's thinking about going to Milwaukee today. Hey there, Chris.
Well, Leah better not throw anything outside because the wind might take that ball and right into a Cadillac because it is going to be windy out there today. Wind advisories are in effect until at least this evening, but here we are. If you're going to be out tailgating, temperatures will be in the 40s. Keep in mind, wind chills will be in the 20s pretty much the entire time. It is going to be chilly out there as you head out and about. Here are those wind advisories, by the way. The entire state pretty much has them from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. today. Let's talk about how those winds are really going to begin to increase. Watch the clock. This is 10 a.m. Look at how those purples begin to move into the picture, and we'll start to see those wind gusts really approaching 45, maybe even 50 miles per hour this afternoon. If not, even greater than that at some times. Even Milwaukee is going to see some of those higher wind gusts. By 7 o'clock, though, a lot of those winds really begin to subside and relax. We'll still see some gusty winds into your Friday, which will, again, keep those wind chills down into the 20s, but it will not be as windy as we start to move into Friday. It's not going to be until Friday night that our winds really begin to subside. Check it out. A lot of those temperatures a lot colder than 24 hours ago. Milwaukee, 29 degrees colder than 24 hours ago. We're 27 degrees colder in Madison, and temperatures are in the 20s and 30s across the board. In fact, Milwaukee, the warm spot at 37. Look at this, though. That's a beautiful clear sky. Our temperature 33, the wind chill 25, with the winds out of the south and west at 10 miles per hour. Here's our system. You see the cold front now to the east. Some wraparound snow showers getting ready to develop around the Twin Cities and work their way into central and northern Wisconsin. We'll see some cloud cover from that. I do not expect us to see the snow showers out of that. Most of the snow showers stay to our north. 12:30, we're at 40 degrees here in Madison. Even into the afternoon, we only top out into the mid-40s for your highs. We go down into the 30s overnight tonight. Here's a bottom line I want you to take away. Our severe weather now moving out of the picture, but still bring in those trash cans and loose outdoor items because of the wind that we're going to have. Also use caution driving the high-profile vehicles, and keep in mind, with the wind chills will be into the 20s all day. That's even with the high of 44 degrees. 46 on Friday, 40s all the way through the weekend. We could see some snow showers Easter night into your Monday.
All right, Chris Reese, thank you very much. The suspect in the New York City subway shooting is expected in court today. Frank James captured yesterday after a 30-hour manhunt. Law enforcement officials say that he may have turned himself in, calling a tip line and telling police to come get him at a Manhattan McDonald's. James is suspected of entering a crowded subway car, setting off smoke grenades, and firing at passengers at least 33 shots during Tuesday morning's rush hour.
We recovered video of him prior to the incident entering the Kings Highway subway station. He has the same black cart that he is later recovered on the crime scene.
Police recovered evidence at the scene, including a 9mm handgun, 3 extended magazines, a hatchet, gasoline, and 4 smoke grenades. They also found bank cards and a key to his U-Haul investigators say James had rented. James faces a federal charge of conducting a violent attack on a mass transportation vehicle. We're also learning more about Frank James' ties to southeastern Wisconsin. According to his driver's license, he lives in Milwaukee in this house. Investigators searched the house once that James became a person of interest. They are trying to find out what ties he has to New York. Our news partners in Milwaukee spoke with one of James' neighbors yesterday, who says she doesn't see him often.
Hi, it's like a grunt. I don't see him. I hear him sometimes yelling on the phone, arguing about things. He's always chopping up something, and yeah, he's really not friendly, but I hope he's not a bad guy.
Court records show James has no criminal record in Wisconsin, but a fireworks store outside of Milwaukee in Caledonia found a link. James reportedly left a bag of fireworks on the train. Investigators believe someone bought those fireworks at that Caledonia Phantom fireworks store last June. 6:07 now. The deadline to file your taxes is coming up. Experts say an estimated 80 million people are still waiting until the last minute. A Jackson Hewitt survey conducted last month found 21% of respondents who waited to file are too confused about their personal situation. Another 21% think they owe money, and 15% thought that the deadline would be pushed back. One employee at Jackson Hewitt says there are a lot of benefits on the table, but navigating the complications may require some help.
Child credit, dependent care credit, earned income credit, education credits. Those are all big, all complicated, all very pro-taxpayer, but they're not automatic check a box and get a big check.
There are steps that all taxpayers can take to make the process smoother. Be accurate. Don't guess or expect the IRS to fix your errors. Be sure to file electronically and deposit your tax refund electronically. Remember that you have until Monday to file.
Many families were driving far distances to get this kind of service.
Coming up, Southern Wisconsin's new therapy center for children with autism.
And we left the 608 for the 414, and they're already tempting me with some Brewers gear. Coming up, we're going to be talking about all the merchandise here at American Family Field when we come back. Stick around.
Ashley's Beat the Clock Easter Weekend Sale. Friday, Saturday, Monday only. Savings up to 65% off for the first time ever. Plus 60 months special financing with no money down. Entire room for only $99 per month. Everything is on sale. Only at Ashley.
Did your or your neighbor's roof take a beating this season?
I'll call Feldco.
Right now, get 30% off a new roof from Feldco. Plus, no interest until 2023.
30% off Feldco Roofing ends soon. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
In late October of 2021, I got COVID, and I was pretty sure that I was at the end of my rope.
I knew we were in trouble when we decided to bring in our attorney to start having Joel sign end-of-life documents, business documents.
My last try was an experimental medication. She put me on the Aviptadil, and that next morning when I woke up, I was a new man.
Because of Ron Johnson's right to try bill, I have my husband today.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
In a world divided by tiny screens, you deserve to be entertained. You deserve a night together with maximum action and endless adventure. You deserve amazing food and actual in-person shopping where you can try something on and not have to mail it back. The answer is simple. The Midwest Horse Fair in Madison, Wisconsin, April 22nd through 24th. Be there.
How do you use your energy? Giving back to your community? Fueling your drive to deliver hope for neighbors in need? At Alliant Energy, we're creating more clean, renewable energy every single day to power what matters to you. Because even during the most powerful moments in our lives, we're not thinking about power. We're thinking about a brighter future. Alliant Energy, powering beyond.
Creating family memories is what Maple Leaf Landscaping is all about. We design and build outdoor spaces that bring people together. Landscaped spaces for any size family. Functional, beautiful, a place everyone will enjoy. And it all starts with a free visit at your home by one of our landscape experts. So call Maple Leaf Landscaping today and have us create an outdoor living space for your home.
Ashley's Beat the Clock Easter Weekend Mattress Sale. Friday, Saturday, Monday only. Get a Tempur-Pedic or Purple mattress for $1 a day. Guaranteed delivery within 5 days on all in-stock mattresses. Do not miss it. Only at Ashley.
You're watching Madison's fastest growing newscast. News 3 Now this morning.
All right, so we found out that Josh can throw like a pro, but we do know he has some wardrobe challenges. He tried to sneak in that Minnesota Twins hat last year. We're taking care of him now in the 414.
Yeah, it's still all the talk this year. You know, I tried to get that Twins hat through security. I put it in photographer Mark Schilling's bag, and the security officer was like, is that really a thing? Are we making this happen? And they let it in last year, but now I've got this hat in front of me. This looks pretty good too, Leah.
I'm surprised you didn't get kicked out, to be honest.
I'm surprised I didn't, but I think a lot of people, the eyes are already on me this morning. I think this is going to have to happen this time around. And one of the guys that's going to help make this happen, I think, is Tyler Barnes with the communications team. And Tyler, you have all of the merchandise out here. You know, what can people look forward to this year?
So our retail people do a great job, I think, every year of freshening up what they have available. So we have the relatively new logo, which is now in its third year, but every year we look at new collections. So there's a brand here called Brew City that if you're at the airport in Milwaukee or the public market downtown, they have a collection of all things Milwaukee. We did a partnership with them where we have some things that are available here at the stadium only. It combines the Brew City Milwaukee pride with the Brewers logos, so we have that down at that end of the table. One of my favorite things, though, is the Authentics. So if you're coming to the game, you can actually download the MLB Ballpark app. And if you want second base from today's game, you can pre-order it, and it will be delivered to your seat before the end of the game. They do switch the bases out. It can be delivered to your seat. If you want a game-used baseball, you can do the same thing. So, you know, we always talk about, a unique item. Well, that's a unique item, and it's one of my favorite things.
That's something you can cherish forever, too, especially on like a big day like opening or home opener. I mean, that's huge.
Yeah, exactly. And then on our website, you can actually go after the game, and we'll have player jerseys that have been worn during the game. The Authentics are really sort of a cool thing. If you're looking for something that's truly unique, you can definitely find it through the Authentics collection.
You know, what are you most excited about going into the 2022 season?
I just think that it's, you know, this is a normal season. It's cool. We had to rework the schedule a little bit, but, you know, to be able to play 162 games, unlimited capacity, this feels like 2019 all over again, which is great. To be able to be here, have a full house, it's going to be rocking. It's going to be like a playoff type atmosphere, and I can't wait for that first pitch.
And actually, it's kind of special because it is, you know, 414 today. You know, we're talking about the 414 as far as the area code, and then you guys' first pitch is at 414. So you guys got the whole thing going on.
Yeah, it worked out great. I mean, with the revised schedule, to be able to open at home on 414 day, and, you know, 414 day is really, I've been here 17 years, and I know it's really built up over the last decade or so to be a really special day around here. So to be able to do this, and then I think somebody just came up with the idea, hey, why don't we start at 4:14 p.m.? Our baseball side, we were a little worried about how they might react to a weird start time. They thought it was a great idea. So it's really a cool convergence of all these things happening. We know the fans love being able to open on 414, so it's going to be a great atmosphere in here all day.
Good stuff, Tyler. We appreciate your time. What do you think? Do you think I look good in a Milwaukee hat?
A lot better than you do in a Twins hat. I won't say you look good, but, you know.
Well, yeah.
You look better. You look better.
Everyone, I think, is in support of Miss Leah Lynchite over here. I think we're going to have to make this happen. Everyone's like hearing that story and just rolling their eyes at me, so.
Looks like it's going to fit there, honey.
I think it does. We'll have to maybe try it on.
Oh, my goodness. He's not going to tell you you look good. I'll tell you look good as long as you buy it.
Okay, deal.
All right. Josh Ryder in the 414 this morning. Chris, we're going to have more coverage of the home opener. All the details you need to know if you're coming tonight or if you'd like to come at any point this season. Stay tuned. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
All right. Talk to you too soon. Remember to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. You can reach out on social media or email him for a chance to be featured. In Beloit this morning, a company is working to help parents with kids who have autism get the care they need. Caravel Autism Health just hosted a ribbon-cutting ceremony for its new therapy center. Staff at the clinic say that they've actually been seeing patients since November, about 15 of them. The clinic's director and behavioral analyst says for kids with autism, early intervention is key, hoping the new chapter will make that easier for families in Beloit.
So the sooner that we get those diagnoses, the sooner we get their services started, the sooner we can get those developmental and behavioral gains.
Representatives from Caravel say if you have concerns that your child may have autism, you can visit their website and complete a pre-screening and schedule an evaluation. According to the CDC's latest numbers from 2018, 1 in 44 kids in the U.S. has autism. Let's check in now with Chris Reese, your certified most accurate forecast. Anything out there to track, Chris?
We are still watching that system from yesterday that worked its way through the picture. Overall, it's not actually through. We saw the cold front come through. The area of low pressure still hanging back over parts of Minnesota now. That's going to send some snow over northern Wisconsin today. It's going to bring the wind, though, to us, along with those colder temperatures. Madison, 27 degrees colder than we were at this time yesterday. All of the Midwest colder than yesterday, but we don't really get an opportunity to recover from that. Moving into the weekend, temperatures are going to consistently hang out into the 40s, and we're going to see lots of cloud cover too. Don't get me wrong, we'll see some periods of some sun, but cloud cover is generally going to be the theme. Saturday afternoon, even into your Sunday afternoon too, as we could be tracking some Easter snow trying to arrive from the west. It would not stick. This would not be a big deal. Most of your Easter will be dry, but I can't rule out a rain-snow mix late Easter and into early next week. We are still talking about that. That being said, here's your weekend breakdown. Look at temperatures into the 40s both days. Partly cloudy on Saturday. We'll really start to see those clouds increase into the afternoon. Look for Sunday to be mostly cloudy. Still chilly, though. Winds out of the north and west at about 10 to 20 miles per hour.
All right, thanks, Chris. New this morning, Tesla CEO Elon Musk offering to buy Twitter at just over $54 a share. It comes after Musk became the largest shareholder last week at 9.2%. The price Musk is offering is just under $9 above what Twitter stock closed at yesterday. Musk says Twitter has extraordinary potential, but it needs to be transformed as a private company first. Coming up next, a lost wedding ring, dog poo, and how social media got one man out of the doghouse. And our next half hour, we'll be back at AmFam Field to get you ready for the Brewers home opener. Stay with us.
Sponsored by RG Heating and Air Conditioning, installing train equipment and servicing all brands.
Cobeson Buses, now hiring.
Working with Cobeson, it's definitely been great because of the flexibility. If you do need time off, they work around you. They definitely try to make it a company that's based for you.
Visit Cobeson.com to apply.
Mirror, mirror on my 5-piece Tremont bedroom set. Only $9.99. Dresser and mirror, chest, queen bed, even a nightstand. At Bob's Discount Furniture, you get the quality and value you deserve, even if you like talking to yourself in the mirror.
Finding the right ingredients for a healthy lifestyle can be tricky. That's why SSM Health and News 3 Now are here to help.
Our Time for Kids recipe for health experts use online conversations and on-air reports to answer your health questions.
So tell us, what topics would your family like to hear about? What questions do you have?
Use the handy feedback form on our Time for Kids page to share what matters most to your family's health. And together,
let's take time for kids.
I'm Rebecca, and you might know me from reality TV.
And this was my stubborn body fat that I just couldn't get rid of. But then I went to Sono Bello, and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit.
It is so intensely gratifying for one visit to make this big of a change. It's amazing.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
It feels incredible to look down and it's flat.
Thank you again, Sono Bello. I'm so happy.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-800-595-1532 or go to sonobello.com.
There's nothing like the smoky good taste of award-winning beef butter barbecue. Melt in your mouth Texas smoked brisket right here in Madison. Dine in or order for delivery or takeout and see the world's first 20-foot takeout conveyor delivering barbecue right to your car window. You can also get touchless catering and packaged meals for businesses or special events. Now through April 30th, go online and vote beef butter barbecue for Best of Madison 2022. Best barbecue, best takeout, best catering. Visit beefbutterbbq.com today.
My Blake dining set, table and 6 chairs, or table, 4 chairs and bench in 3 finishes, in dining height or counter height. With Bob's Discount, only $5.99. And now how am I going to tie my shoes? Shop what's in stock, in store, or at mybobs.com.
Cobeson Buses, now hiring.
My name's Mike Williams. I've been driving school bus off and on for 21 years. Here at our terminal, we're kind of like a family too. Somebody has an issue with a bus, other people kick in and help and get the job done.
You know, I'd like to think that when Joel Templeton snapped this shot, he reacted like the guy in that viral video. When he just cries.
A double rainbow.
He's so overcome with emotion when he sees the double complete rainbow that he just loses it.
I love to share a full true rainbow always comes in doubles. It's just you cannot always see the second rainbow.
Sure.
But they almost always come in doubles.
It's a wonderful shot, Joel. Thank you so much for snapping that and sharing it with us. If you want to share your morning, snap a picture. It doesn't have to be a rainbow. It could be anything you're up to. Use the hashtag MyNews3Morning. We'll post our favorites on the air.
All right, now this is a story. Might be a little bit relatable to you, Chris Sanford, but an ER nurse down in Shorewood, Wisconsin has been reunited with his wedding ring.
So Ben Holstein here lost his wedding ring at the dog park last Friday. He tried retracing his steps. He even checked his dog's poop.
We love this.
The ring, though, was nowhere to be found. So another dog owner noticed the shiny ring and some wood chips the next day, posted a picture on social media, and just hours later, Holstein was reunited with his ring. He says going forward, he's going to be fidgeting with that thing to make sure that it's there more often.
I am terrified of doing that.
Yeah.
It is.
I never take mine off, so I know it's always there. And it fits really tight, so it would be very tough to get off.
Oh,
My wife lost her wedding ring a few years ago, and I tell you, the feeling in the pit of your stomach, oh, you're just sick, thinking that you'll never see it again. Luckily, we found ours.
Hopefully that never happens to me. You never know. But I even laughed because I have a ring that my parents got me for Christmas one year. And I would take it off to wash something, and then where'd my ring go? And I'd look all around only to find it under the counter.
There you go.
So, and I'm like, how did it get there? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But hopefully that's never a case.
Happy ending to that story.
Yes, it was. A happy ending to the week, too. We're finally going to see some sunshine. I know we still have Friday to go through, but the sun's going to be out this morning. It's just colder.
It is chilly, really chilly. And you notice the wind out there this morning, too, that it's really starting to pick up, bringing in that colder air.
And those winds will continue to pick up throughout the day. I mean, midday, 38 with 40-mile-per-hour winds. It will feel like 20s pretty much all day long. Bus drop-off time, I mean, things are just going to be blowing. I said it yesterday. If today is your trash day, Godspeed, my friend. Best of luck.
I know. My garbage cans are sitting out on the curb this morning. And after they pick them up, I'm going to have to bring those things in pretty quick because they're going to get blown all over the place.
Bring them in.
I will say kudos to you for timing out the bus stop forecast yesterday when I went to pick up my kids. Rain.
Right on time.
I know, it was like, it was barely sprinkling whenever I walked out. And yeah, it was coming down pretty good whenever I was bringing all the kids back in.
Yeah, thankfully no rain is expected today as we go throughout today. Just the wind. We could see some snow showers to our north throughout today as well. But overall, temperatures are just going to be hanging out in the 40s. It's a chillier day. Look at that beautiful sunrise right now, though. 33 degrees, that wind chill at 25, and that's been the point that I've been trying to make all day long. It is going to feel like the 20s all day.
All right, not quite baseball weather, but they'll have the roof closed at AmFam Field for the opener today. We'll take you there when we come back.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
At Pick and Save, we believe fresh is all about standards. Like for oranges, we check for color and scarring and more. Because when it comes to fresh for everyone, we believe the juice is worth the squeeze. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Fresh out of Papa Murphy's kitchen, the Buffalo Ranch Chicken Pizza.
Actually, it's fresh out of my oven.
Dad, it's just an expression.
Grilled chicken, crunchy bacon, covered in creamy buffalo sauce. Now that is an expression.
Change the way you pizza.
Govin Cars is having a huge spring sale with the largest selection of trucks in Dane County with the best prices. Don't miss out on getting a great deal on your next truck. Ram 1500s, Chevy Silverados, and Ford F-150s that are all discounted to sell. We have the largest selection of discounted trucks for this spring sale. So just come on in and ask for me, Crystal the Pistol Govin. Go to Govin Cars East or West.
You gotta go to Govin, GovinCars.com.
When you open a jar of Better Than Bouillon, you open up dinner time to great flavor. Mix it into a stir fry.
Better.
Saute it into some veggies.
Better.
Or brush it onto a steak.
Way better.
With Better Than Bouillon, the possibilities are endless. Make your everything better with Better Than Bouillon.
Before treating your chronic migraine, 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more, you're not the only one with questions about Botox. Botox prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine before they even start, with about 10 minutes of treatment once every 3 months. So ask your doctor if Botox is right for you, and if a sample is available.
Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Side effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
In a survey, 92% of current users said they wish they talked to their doctor and started Botox sooner. Plus, right now, you may pay $0 for Botox. Ask your doctor about Botox today.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant dealer, you're getting more than just a technician. You're getting someone who pays attention to your needs and the little things that make a big difference. It takes a dealer you can rely on. And to keep your family cool this summer,
let me show you how this works.
It takes Bryant.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
In Madison, contact Heating and Cooling Incorporated to maximize your comfort and energy savings, whatever the season.
At Pick and Save, every free pickup order is picked fresh and packed with care, or we'll make it right. We're fresh every day, so shop anyway. Pick and Save. Fresh for everyone.
Home opener for the Brewers tonight, 4:14. Be there. We'll make sure you know how.
And students sharing their stories, the new resources to report bullying and discrimination.
And we are tracking the latest right now as more winds begin to pick up while temperatures crash.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Chris Stanford. It is the home opener for the Brewers today as they will take on the St. Louis Cardinals at AmFam Field this afternoon. And our Leah Linscheid and Josh Breider have some team coverage for you this morning. They're having a little catch out there right on the field. Oh, boy, I am jealous, you guys.
Oh, my goodness. She had one job.
Chris, the last throw you saw, I biffed it.
We've been warming up for like 5 or so minutes, and then she throws me the one on the ground.
Here, I thought that was going to go so well. I was going to ask Corbin Burns if I could sneak in. Starting pitcher for the Brewers. Let's see it.
Easy now. You might throw out your shoulder.
I am getting old, Josh. Thank you very much for that. Hey, Chris, as you can tell, we're having a great time out here at American Family Field. We've been here all morning. Josh has showed us some of the merchandise, some of the food. You've talked to a really bunch of cool folks out here for the opening day.
There's just so much excitement, and we're actually on the field this year. You know, you remember last year we had to be kind of socially distant up on the ledges. We didn't actually get to be down here for that. Oh, looks like we've got the ball back. The ball has returned. Look at that. It went up way on the other side. But, you know, just a lot of excitement. You can just tell that, you know, it just feels good to be back here this time around.
Yeah, in fact, lots of the folks we've talked to say this is the return of normalcy. It feels more like 2019 than ever before. So a lot of excitement even before fans get here. Now, we want to make sure you know how to get here on the home opener. First pitch is 4:14 on April 14th in the 414. There, that's how it goes.
There's so much during them right now.
It's funny because last month, the Brewers actually had this promo where they sold tickets for $4.14. Sorry, guys, those sold out in 90 minutes. Those aren't available, but there are tickets available today. I think they start right around $44 and plenty of tickets. We have a link up on channel3000.com for you to buy some if you would like to come today. Now, if you're staying in Madison, but you still want to listen to tonight's game against the St. Louis Cardinals, again, first pitch 4:14, you can listen to the FM station 96.7, the AM station 1670, the Brewers Radio Network. You can also tune in on TV at Valley Sports Wisconsin. So lots of different ways to check it out. If you're in Madison, if you're coming to Milwaukee, it's going to be a great time today.
You know, isn't this just fun? You can just feel the energy in the air this morning. The grass is looking all nice and fresh. We've got the beautiful sunrise behind us here in Milwaukee. I mean, perfect day to celebrate 414 day here in the 414 with first pitch at 4:14 this afternoon. I got it. I think I got it that time.
You did a way better job than I did. That was a tongue twister for sure. Josh has a new hat. We have all the merch you could possibly need, and I think we're fairly warmed up. Maybe I try and give you another pitch.
Go long.
Oh, I'm going to go long.
You're going long this time. Here we go. Here we go.
I got to run this way. Woo.
There it is. Okay, now you got to redeem yourself.
I'm a softball player.
Let's see that pitch. Let's see that pitch. There it is.
See that follow through? That little snap?
I was going to do that, but that's football, isn't it, where you do the touchdown?
Sports ball.
Josh is an athlete.
Shaking his head behind the camera.
Maybe not a baseball player. You are an athlete, though.
You know, I hope my folks are watching back in Minnesota right now, but Dad taught me how to play, obviously, and I'm sure he's probably impressed that I still know how to catch a ball. So.
I was going to say, it's been a couple years, hasn't it?
It has been a while. It has been a while.
Well, hey, Chris, we have all of this information and more up on channel3000.com. That's where you can find a link to buy tickets to tonight's game or any game this season. You can find a map of parking. You can find all of the details on tailgating and what you can and can't bring into the stands this year at AmFam Field.
Yeah, it was touch and go there for a couple of weeks, but hey, we had a full season of baseball this year, and it all starts today in Milwaukee. Josh and Leah, we'll talk to you again here shortly. Let's check in with Chris now on that forecast. If anybody's headed to Milwaukee today, how's everything going to be?
Yeah, things are going to be very windy as you begin to head out. Temperatures stay into the 40s all day long. We're in the 30s now. We'll make it to the 40s, and then we are parking there for a while. Look for those highs right around mid-40s, but the winds are going to be incredibly gusty, folks. Our area of low pressure that brought the rain yesterday still technically spinning back to our north and west. That's got to rotate through. So you see some snow showers moving towards the Twin Cities now. That'll begin to move towards parts of central and northern Wisconsin. We get the colder air, but we are also going to get the wind, my friends. 27 degrees colder than 24 hours ago in Madison. Milwaukee, 29 degrees colder, 30 degrees colder in Chicago. Temperatures, instead of being in the 50s and 60s like yesterday, we're seeing a lot of our temperatures into the 20s and 30s. Winds also getting ready to pick up. Now seeing wind gusts upwards of 20 miles per hour in Madison and 36 mile per hour wind gusts in La Crosse at this point. 10:30, that's when we start to flirt with the 40 mile per hour wind gusts. Watch that purple starting to work its way into the picture. Even into the afternoon, we'll see our winds gusting 45, 50, maybe even 55 or 60 miles per hour at times. It's going to be windy. They subside around 7 o'clock, but we still keep that breeze around even into your Friday. Things are going to be breezy. This is the reason we have the wind advisory from 10 o'clock this morning and until 7 o'clock. Anything that is loose and outside will blow around. Even though it's not really raining, we have sunshine this morning. We'll see some clouds start to filter in a little bit later. That's associated with the flurries to our north. We'll top out right around 44 this afternoon. Then we'll start to cool down into the 30s overnight tonight. Maybe a flurry or two in some spots. The bottom line, it's this, folks. Bring in the trash cans as soon as you can, or those loose outdoor items, because they will blow around in the wind today. Use caution driving any of those high-profile vehicles too, and again, those wind chills stay in the 20s all day, even though highs will be in the 40s all week, all weekend, until parts of next week. Snow showers are going to be possible Easter evening and early Monday.
All right, Chris Reese, thank you. Folks, you can stay ahead of all that weather by downloading the Channel 3000 app. Just search Channel 3000 weather wherever you get yours. Topping our headlines this morning, Madison police are looking for a man they say sexually assaulted a woman on the city's northeast side Tuesday morning. A veteran lieutenant in the department tells us that MPD is taking the case very seriously.
We, and I'll speak for all of MPD, this is very concerning, it's troubling, it's awful. I don't want to be one of these TV shows that there will be justice and make some big statement, but we are doing everything we can to find this dude, and hopefully we have some luck sooner and later.
Police say they are working with the property manager on installing cameras and better lighting now. Here are the details of when and where this happened. It was 12:30 a.m. Tuesday on Brandy Road. Again, no one's in custody. They are searching for that suspect. If you have any information that could help authorities, contact Madison Area Crime Stoppers. And if you or someone you know are the victim of sexual assault, help is available. You can call the National Sexual Assault Hotline. That number is on your screen right now. You can speak with someone today. The line is open 24 hours a day. An Oregon high schooler is launching a website designed for other students to share their accounts of bullying, harassment, assault, and discrimination. Bree Opplinger has shared her story of sexual assault with us in the past, and now she's launching this website. Since launching it just over a week ago, more than a dozen students have shared their stories on her and freshman Owen Dubry's website.
I realized it's not just me, and that there's so many other people who felt taken advantage of by the school, and I just wanted to give students an outlet to share their stories.
Like, we hear you, we see you, you are not alone.
Bree and Owen say they've received some submissions mocking their stories, but other students in the school are supportive and have gone out of their way to compliment the website. Meanwhile, the Oregon School District releasing this statement. It says, we know that the the pain students carry with them after experiencing any traumatic event can have lasting impacts. Our district has caring and responsive educators and a network of external resources available to help our students. New this morning, Congresswoman Gwen Moore says that she has tested positive for COVID-19. It comes just hours before the test. She sat next to Governor Tony Evers and Senator Tammy Baldwin at the Milwaukee mayor's inauguration. In a statement, she disclosed that she sought a test after experiencing some mild symptoms and will be quarantining. Watch for updates today on channel3000.com. Continuing coverage now, the fate of ballot drop boxes in Wisconsin is now in the hands of the state Supreme Court. The court will decide whether those drop boxes can be used in the fall elections. The case will resolve the back and forth earlier this year that caused confusion for clerks and voters. The Wisconsin Elections Commission suggested to clerks that drop boxes were okay without going through the more rigorous rulemaking process.
I think that they have the force of law not by requiring clerks to do this because WEC didn't require them to do drop boxes, but WEC authorized them to do drop boxes.
Anything that has the force of law requires oversight from the legislature. If the court rules policies like drop boxes is in that category, that could mean the legislature will play a significant role in the upcoming elections this fall. To the crisis in Ukraine now, Russia says that a flagship vessel from its Black Sea Fleet was seriously damaged and evacuated following an explosion this morning. The mayor of the Ukrainian city of Odessa says it was hit by 2 Ukrainian-made Neptune anti-ship cruise missiles. Meanwhile, Ukraine's military getting a big boost. Yesterday, President Biden pledged an additional $800 million in weapons, ammunition, and security assistance to Ukraine.
We tailored this list specifically to meet the needs that they have asked for with respect to what's going on in eastern Ukraine.
Meantime, the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe releasing a new report finding evidence that Russia committed war crimes in Ukraine, including directly targeting civilians in medical facilities, as well as rape, executions, looting, and forced deportations of civilians to Russia. 6:40 right now as we take a look outside. Clear skies as that sun comes up. It is chilly and windy out there this morning, though. Is that how it's going to be for Easter weekend? Chris is up next with your forecast.
Plus, we've gone from the 608 to the 414, and we're having a ball on a Thursday morning. Coming up, we're going to talk about all the excitement around the Milwaukee Brewers home opener. Stick around.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's Beat the Clock Easter Weekend Sale. Friday, Saturday, Monday only. Save up to 40% off clearance and special buy appliances. Plus 60-month special financing. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Inside Ashley off the Beltline and East Springs Drive.
At Associated Physicians, do you know how much we offer all under one roof? It's a lot. From OBGYN, peds, and internal medicine to lab, x-ray, behavioral health, and more. Associated Physicians, 233-9746.
Refresh your space now and save up to $1,000. Plus, get special financing up to 36 months. We think you'll love our durable, easy care floors that look beautiful too. On sale now at H&R Carpets and Flooring in Wanakee.
Dear gas prices, Toyota's hybrid lineup says, go take a hike. Because we bring efficiency with power and savings with style. Think you can stand in our way? We got this. Toyota Hybrids.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
It's my woke up like this migraine medicine. It's Ubrelvy. One dose can quickly stop my migraine in its tracks within 2 hours.
Do not take with strong CYP3A4 inhibitors. Most common side effects were nausea and tiredness.
Ask about Ubrelvy, the anytime, anywhere migraine medicine.
People said we couldn't run a successful business using progressive values, but that's exactly what we did. That's how we built the Bucks Arena. We made sure our minority and women-owned businesses were able to grow with it, paying good wages, using materials made in Wisconsin, all done in an environmentally sustainable way. That's the type of thinking we need in the U.S. Senate. We're not going to just talk about issues. I'm going to go to Washington and deliver. I'm Alex Lazary, and I approve this message.
The OBGYN team at Associated Physicians wants to remind you that it's time to redirect your attention. Back to you. We are here, and we have just one focus: You. Call us at Associated Physicians, 233-9746.
Ashley's Beat the Clock Easter Weekend Mattress Sale. Friday, Saturday, Monday only. Get a Tempur-Pedic or Purple mattress for $1 a day. Guaranteed delivery within 5 days on all in-stock mattresses. Do not miss it. Only at Ashley.
U.S. ad spending is set to surpass $300 billion by 2022, and the greater Madison area is poised for major growth. So now would be a great time to consider a career in multimedia sales and to join our team selling our top-rated media and digital solutions. Work for a company that offers training, autonomy, flexibility, income growth, upward mobility, and work-life balance with a competitive wage. If you have a passion to drive results for local businesses, then visit morganmurphymedia.com right now to apply.
Welcome back. We're in the 414 this morning out of the 608, a special segment with Josh Sprider. I'm giving my shoulder a rest. You know, they're asking me to start at 414. Got to just take a little break, get some ice.
Start giving them some peanuts on the bench and some Cracker Jacks. Is that still the thing?
That was fast. That was quick. That was quick.
I can be witty sometimes, right? Even if we have to wake up extra early to make it to the 414 in the morning.
You will find me in the stands eating one of those burgers you featured earlier.
Sausages, whatever it is, it'll be in your hands.
Protein, baby.
Well, hey, guys, we're talking about all the excitement around opening day, your home opener for the Milwaukee Brewers. We're going to bring in Vinny Rotino with us this morning, and Vinny, legendary broadcaster, of course, and, you know, talk a little bit about the excitement around this season. I mean, this is going to be a special one. We're back in person, and we're here, right?
Yeah, I mean, especially with the team being as good as they are, they have a chance really to make a deep run in the playoffs again this year. I mean, the pitching staff's outstanding. You got the back end of the bullpen. The offense should come alive here pretty soon. Team's looking really, really good on paper. They just got to play like it.
You know, we're a couple of games in now. What are your thoughts so far on the season?
Yeah, so a little bit of off to a sputtering start, right? I mean, they didn't play well in Wrigley. Their pitching staff didn't pitch well first time around, but the bullpen was there. Obviously, the bats came alive enough to get a couple of wins and win the series against the Baltimore Orioles. So hopefully, you got to continue it here against the Cardinals as well.
You know, what's going to be on your mind here for these next couple of games here at AmFam Field?
Yeah, so I think just the electricity in this ballpark. Come out, I mean, see what's going to happen tonight. I mean, against the Cardinals, division rival, you got Wainwright on the mound. You're going to have Pujols playing on this roster as well. Yadier Molina against this Brewers team. I mean, it's going to be electric in here, so come on out for sure.
Yeah, and you can already feel the energy here at AmFam Field. I mean, everything is fresh. Everything's ready to go, right?
Yeah, everything's ready to go. You know, obviously, you're going to have a party here, and it's opening day. This is a holiday here in Wisconsin, so take off work, call in sick, come on out and join the party.
You know, you got a little nervous earlier when you walked up because you thought that did not look like our logo, right?
That looked like a Cub. Looked Cubbish.
And then Leah, of course, brought up the fact that I'm from Minnesota, and last year I brought in a Minnesota Twins hat into the game because last year they played the Twins. So there's a lot that they've been trying to push me. I might have to get the Brewers hat today. What do you think?
I think so. I made the comment off air that, you know, the Minnesota fans are a little bit more obnoxious than the Chicago fans. So you don't have a lot going for you right now.
Oh, my goodness. Well, we might have to change that. You're an honest guy. You're an honest guy.
I am. I call it like I see him. And, yeah, that definitely looks cubbish. So.
The earlier gentleman we were talking to was trying to sell him a Brewers hat, and he said, I'm not going to say you look good, but better.
Well, Vinny, hey, we appreciate it. And, yeah, let's play ball, right?
Yeah, play ball. Come on out. It'll be a lot of fun.
Sounds good. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to get the hat. Boy, I've gotten so much hard time today. I mean, for good reason, I guess. What else do I expect?
I'd feel bad for you, but you kind of brought it up.
I know, I really did. I really did. But, oh well.
Hey, Wisconsin transplant. He has a home. He has an address in the 608. We're going to get him a Brewers hat. You're going to stay.
It's going to happen, yeah. This is our crew, right?
Oh, yeah. That's right, buddy.
I know it.
Josh Sprider in the 414. He knows what he's talking about. Hey, coming up in the sprint, we're talking about how you guys can get tickets, how much they are, what the tailgating situation looks like. Everything you need to know for the Brewers season starting tonight at 414.
Looking forward to it. Josh, they kid because they care. That's right.
This is true. Oh, my gosh. Just love me.
We'll talk to you guys soon. Don't forget, let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. Reach out on social media or email him for a chance to be featured. All right, let's check in with Chris Reese now and that forecast for anyone thinking about going to Milwaukee today. Hey, Chris.
Yeah. things are going to be colder if you were thinking about headed out to Milwaukee today. At the same time, it's going to be windy. Temperatures don't get out of the 40s for the most part. A lot of us 20 to 30 degrees colder than we were at this time yesterday. Winds are going to be gusting 40 to 50 miles per hour too. So if you're going to be tailgating in the parking lot, keep in mind wind chills are going to feel like they are in the 20s. Everything's blowing around. It's going to be dry, but it is going to feel quite raw and blustery out there. We're still going to see cloud cover hanging around through Friday too. We really don't recover and get these temperatures to bounce back all that much. A little bit of sun early Saturday, but more clouds start to move in Saturday afternoon. Easter Sunday, here comes a chance of a rain-snow mix moving our direction late into the afternoon, more so overnight into early Monday. We could see another one by the time we get you towards the start of Wednesday morning as well. But your Easter weekend forecast, look for 40s both days.
All right, thanks, Chris. Coming up in the morning sprint, a change happening to an oil pipeline being built in northern Wisconsin, the deal they struck. First, though, we want to say happy birthday to Lathan and all the kiddos turning 3 today. Thanks for celebrating with us.
Look Who's 3 is sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
At Pick and Save, we believe fresh is all about standards. Like for oranges, we check for color and scarring and more. Because when it comes to fresh for everyone, we believe the juice is worth the squeeze. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Family-owned Brothers Maine knows choosing appliances for a remodel or new build can be exciting and overwhelming. Our experienced staff has experienced it all as we've guided thousands of area families through appliance selection. Brothers Maine has a larger inventory and low-price deals that consistently beat competitors, including Big Box. You heard me, Big Box can't beat our prices. From sales to install, Brothers Maine does it all. Feel great about your purchases and feel like family at Brothers Maine.
This is the purpose-built Ford F-150. It's a beast with brains. It's got, you know what? Skip this video. Go see one at your local Ford dealer.
Get here to know F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for yourself. Then get one your way with a custom order that receives priority, plus an extra $1,000 bonus cash and incentive protection, guaranteeing you the best offer now or at delivery, all on a Ford, built for you, by you. Order your 2022 F-150 to lock in a great offer, plus get an extra $1,000 retail order bonus cash.
My auntie called me. She said, Uncle's had a heart attack. I needed him to be here.
Your heart isn't just yours. Protect it with Bayer aspirin. Be sure to talk to your doctor before you begin an aspirin regimen.
Hey, it's me, your dry skin. We go through a lot every day, and lose ceramides my barrier needs to seal in moisture. CeraVe facial moisturizers, developed with dermatologists, continuously deliver 3 essential ceramides to help restore my protective barrier so I can lock in moisture. With CeraVe, we can feel hydrated and look healthy all day. CeraVe facial moisturizing lotions from the #1 dermatologist recommended skincare brand.
How do you use your energy? Fueling your drive to deliver hope for neighbors in need? At Alliant Energy, we're creating more clean, renewable energy every single day to power what matters to you. Alliant Energy, powering beyond.
Okay, Floor and Decor, show me what you've got. Now this tile says spa day all day, but this tile says classic on glam. And this modern look, it's sleek yet chic. Okay, I've got it. Everything I need to pull this project together, and all at the perfect price.
At Floor & Decor, you can realize any aspirational project at an inspirational price. Because with an unmatched selection of high-quality products, all at everyday low prices, your bathroom upgrade has never been more you. Discover Floor & Decor today.
At Pick and Save, every free pickup order is picked fresh and packed with care, or we'll make it right. We're fresh every day, so shop anyway. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Here for you in a heartbeat. SSM Health, Heart and Vascular Care.
6:52, time for the morning sprint. The suspect in the New York subway shooting is scheduled to be in court today. Authorities arrested Frank James in Manhattan after a nearly 30-hour manhunt. Investigators say the 62-year-old shot 10 people on a Brooklyn subway using a 9mm handgun. You can find out more about how he was found and his Wisconsin connection at channel3000.com. The city of Milwaukee officially has a new mayor. Cavalier Johnson sworn in yesterday. Johnson is the city's first elected African-American mayor and the first new mayor in nearly 2 decades. He was already the city's acting mayor after former Mayor Tom Barrett became the U.S. ambassador to Luxembourg. Johnson will serve a shortened 2-year term, completing Barrett's. The Wisconsin Supreme Court will settle how ballot drop boxes will be used this fall. Oral arguments were delivered yesterday. The case is meant to resolve the back and forth earlier this year that caused confusion for clerks and voters. The Wisconsin Election Commission suggested to clerks that drop boxes were okay without going through the more rigorous rulemaking process. The court could lay guidelines that would require the WEC to go through the legislature to make those calls.
Josh and I are in the 414 celebrating opening day for the Brewers. He's still taking some flack for being a Minnesota Twins fan. We had to remind him they just lost 7-0 yesterday. Not going to be what happens here at AmFam Field tonight. First pitch is 4:14 against the St. Louis Cardinals. You can buy tickets still, the cheapest, right around $44. Those are for terrace seats. Fans who had tickets to that original March 31st opener will still have their tickets recognized tonight.
If you're staying in the 608 but still want to watch or listen, here is exactly how you can do just that. You can tune in over on Valley Sports Wisconsin or listen in on the FM station 96.7, the AM station 1670, or the Brewers Radio Network.
Thanks, guys. New this morning, Tesla CEO Elon Musk offering to buy Twitter. His offer is just over $54 a share. That is a $43 billion deal. It comes after Musk became the largest shareholder last week at 9.2%. Musk says Twitter has extraordinary potential, but it needs to be transformed as a private company first. The oil company Enbridge plans on moving an oil pipeline off of Wisconsin tribal lands. Enbridge is rerouting a segment of its Line 5 to meet the requirements of the Bad River Band of the Lake of Superior tribe of Chippewa to move the pipeline off of its reservation. The company says the efforts will create jobs in the area around the 41-mile pipeline project. An estimated $46 million will be spent specifically with Native-owned businesses and communities. The CDC extending that travel mask mandate to May 3rd. That means masks will still be required in airports, on airplanes, and Madison buses for another 2 weeks. The mandate was set to expire on Monday, but it was extended since COVID cases are on the rise in some parts of the country. Don't mess with bats. That's the new message from the DNR, advising you to leave those bats alone as they come out of hibernation. At times, bats may shiver to get their blood flowing or chatter, hiss, or hold their mouths open for a long time, which the advisory notes are healthy, natural behaviors as they awaken and warm up. In most cases, bats don't need human assistance, and the DNR recommends that you keep your distance.
Headed out to Milwaukee today for the Brewers home opener. Look for temperatures staying into the 40s. It is going to be windy. Wind gusts 40, 45, maybe even 50 miles per hour as we go throughout today. We do have a wind advisory from 10 this morning until 7 p.m. This is as our system continues to rotate through, but we're dry at this point. We'll only see some passing cloud cover as some snow showers and flurries remain to our north. Temperatures, they're going to be increasing up into the 40s later on this afternoon. We do generally stay dry with sun, but a whole lot of wind, Chris Stanford.
Yeah, windy and cool. Hey, travel safe for that home opener. We'll be back tomorrow.